Alright, hey guys, welcome back to another video. We're about to go fish a little canal over here. Today we're rocking a 614 7-foot Plasma 2 from Star. We got a Daiwa Saltus MQ, 15-pound braid, 20-pound fluorocarbon leader, 3-inch Minnow Z with an 1/8 ounce lead head, and we are gonna see what we can get in the back of this creek. We're looking for some redfish, speckled trout, maybe a flounder. They're in here, but they're not common. So we'll see what happens. Alrighty. Rolling up to the spot. It's gonna be really shallow right now. Tide hasn't come very far in, so hopefully there's still some reds in here somewhere. Getting blown up on here. I've seen them in here early like this before. During the day I've sight fished them off these oyster bars, or just these kind of sand bars that are covered in oysters. But there we go. Oh yeah, he was in for it. Oh yeah, he is ready. Little guy, little red. Hooked, send him back. He was hunting this finger mullet. Little beauty. Oh, he'll be all right. Nice. He has a nice little red there. He just kind of hammered it on the drop. He was over here hunting these finger mullet. There's a ton of finger mullet in here. If you threw a cast net, you'd catch about 1 million finger mullet. Oh my God, he had it. Oh, and my handle's falling off because I didn't tighten when I lubed it earlier. Hate when that happens. He had it. Dang, I had too loose a drag. There we go. Now it's not too loose. Oh yeah, there we go. They're just sitting down here hunting this bait. This one's a little better than the last one, actually. Not much better. Nah, pretty much the same size. They're tiny. See, I almost had your brother. Looking nice. I don't know what that little... Huh, you got like a really thick fin there. It's just... Alrighty. Another little guy. Hoping to see one a little bit bigger than that, but honestly, can't complain at all. Surprised they're not getting more spooked by me hooking so many of them. There must be a pretty decent amount of them in here, I would think. Big tip when fishing any kind of water like this, even though the bait can be swimming near the top of the water column, let whatever paddle tail you're throwing, let it make contact with the bottom. Making contact with the bottom, it just makes it stand out a lot of times. And honestly, when those schools of mullet are like that, a lot of times they're on the bottom too. So then when you let it fall like that, these nicer fish, I think this is a really good trout actually, those nicer fish will hone in on it. Like this guy, it's like a 17-inch sea trout. They'll hone in on it down there. It's like this guy, he's not even hooked anymore, he's just holding on to the bait. All right, yeah, it's like a 17-18-inch sea trout. Really nice sea trout actually. He engulfed it down there. Look at this sea trout. That's actually like pretty good size. He's 17, 16 inches. But yeah, always let the bait hit the bottom. And there's a lot of predators in here. Oh, I just got really smacked. I just got throttled right there. Oop, there's a red. He's just hunting them on the bank there. See if I can get him to eat. I don't see him at the moment. I just saw him. Alright, I don't know if the video started soon enough to catch that, but there's... Oh, shit, I'm so... These poor mullet. The tide's definitely coming in. There we go. There we go. Set the hook a little less hard that time. It's because there's so many, trout. There's a lot of trout in here. It's a lot smaller than the first one I got, but he's still pretty nice trout actually. Still like a 15. First one was like a 17. This is like a 15. Still a little beauty. He's a male grunting at me. Beauty. Nice little trout. I think he's a male. I've heard that the ones that grunt are males. I'm not 100% sure if that's true. I should probably stop saying it if I don't actually know. We're just gonna assume it's true. Don't Google it. Or do Google it and tell me how stupid I am in the comments. Catch one in front of these people look like such a Chad. So fucking awkward. There we go. Nice little trout. He's hit it right on that fall. They always do seem to hit it on the fall. Oh, he's scaring the shit out of these mullet as he does this. This is actually a pretty sizable trout actually. Like that's a big trout. Like that's getting into that. That's getting close to that 17-inch mark. It's definitely. I would go as far as to say he's definitely 17. I don't think he's quite in that 18-inch range, but he's like, see that little minnows in his mouth, but he's like no doubt about it, 17 all day. Beauty, absolute beauty. Oh, well, he ended up in the water. That's all that counts. I've seen this mullet starting to get comfortable going elsewhere. That sink, see if it gets hit. Yeah, that mullet's starting to migrate out of here because it's pretty much a death sentence for it to sit in here for too long, even though it's the only like decent amount of water it has. It will die. There we go. Oh, there's a that's a nice trout actually. I'm gonna go down here to land this fool. I'm gonna break my leg. This is a really nice trout, dude. Look at that trout. That's a really big trout. He's just soaking me. Look at the size of that. That's a really big trout. That is a really big trout. I'm gonna have to measure him on my rod. He's like really big. Oh my God. That's a really nice trout. Like that's a really nice trout. I think that's a 20. I'm gonna get him. He's on that middle band, so I know. I'll go home and measure that. Put it up on screen right now how big this guy was. Almost broke my ankle. That rock, man, that is a, God, that's a nice fish. Oh man. Oh man. That is a really nice trout. Dang, you do not see him like that every day. That is, I'm stoked at that. That is, my day is completely made. Not like I wasn't already having an amazing day, but that just made it so much better. Holy cow. And I was touching the camera right before I caught him. I wonder if this is one of those little jokers. He's like way smaller. That being said, I'm kind of spoiled because way smaller, he's still a 15-inch, 14 and a half inch trout. He ain't 15. He's like barely a keeper kind of deal. He's just really fat. All right, he's no longer hooked for the record. I don't want to hook him again. Okay. All right, well that was completely unnecessary. Nice little trout. He's pretty cool, About, yeah, 14. He wasn't no 15 or anything. Thought he was for a second. Man, all right, yeah, this minnow is just putting in work. Holy cow. The crazy part is I already caught about 20 redfish on this same lure earlier, which is crazy. Crazy how long these things last. Just lasts forever. It's literally just as good as when I put it back on. Pro tip, cut your line when you put a new one on, or just do this before you put it on in the first place. Take another hook a little bit of that Z-Man meat. Yeah, that's not right. And then put it over your eye, and it will make your life a lot easier to make the bait last. Because whenever a Z-Man stops working, it's usually not because the tail got ripped off or something like that. It happens, but it's usually because it keeps getting pulled down the hook. All right, well, good video, I think. I don't know. Good fish though, for sure. Good fishing. Setup delivered perfectly. Everything was great. If you have any more questions about gear or technique or anything like that, drop them in the comments or DM me on Instagram. And yeah, it's great day. Like, sub if you made it this far. Thanks for watching.